Change repeater kamakafanisa. Today is a Monday. Monday. How are people out there? Hi guys. How are you? How's your Monday? I see the elephant. That elephant profile is my favorite. Royal Nation member. Hi guys. Nasati kutaura zvakanyanya kuwanda. I just want to give my little concern to people. Muri right here. Mirira one or two other people vauye. Nyaya yekuenda ku UK. Yakaoma. Nyaya yekuenda ku London yakaoma. Nyaya yekuenda ku London yakaoma. Before I start, there are people that are asking kuti zvoni zvinombofambiswa sei. Guys, nyaya dzekuenda ku London dzakatanga 2021. 22 ikapera vanhu vachinyoresa vachiita preparation kuenda ku UK. 2022 hameno kuti zvave pakati kana kuti zvakuenda kunopera kana kuti zvichiri in the process, but vanhu are going. So those that are coming in my inbox vachiti Sispeni, we don't even know kuti zvinofambiswa sei. Unotanga wanyora English British Council inonzi IELTS kana kuti IELTS. Hameno pronunciation yacho, but it's IELTS. Ndio English yaunonyora. Inobhadharwa kana kuri kumaruns inobhadharwa 4,900 if I'm not mistaken. Kana wapedza vachada kuti utestwe yo TB inoita 2.5. Kana wapedza kuita TB yako unobva watora police clearance yekuZimbabwe. Kana uchigara muSouth Africa une permit yekuSouth Africa unotora both your police clearance yekuZimbabwe neyemuSouth Africa, then utanga kuapply. Vada kuenda kuCanada, I think you need the same things, my preparation iwawo, then you can go to Canada. Nasi ndauya guys, I want to talk to people that are preparing. Those are people that are going to be fortunate enough, especially the ladies that are going to UK, especially the females that are going to UK. We need to understand vanhu vamwari kuti ku London life is not easy as you guys think. Vanhu vari ku UK vanoshanda, and it's not going to be easy. I remember 2-3-4 days ago takaita video ye a lady aipopota. I don't think kuti intention yake yanga, you know how a parent anopopota. Jennifer vaudzei kuti ku London life is not easy. I said, believe, please tell these guys kuti life is not easy. Because tinofunga kuti tikangoburuka pa Heathrow kana kuti ku Manchester kana kuti tikanoburuka pa kunonzi ku Gatwick, people are thinking marino nongwa pa road, but it's not the case. Vanhu vanoenda kunoshanda. Okay, I'll add you in. Let me just say this and then I'll add you in, Jennifer. So this is the thing that is happening. Vana vasikana manga muchigara muno muJoburg kana kuti muJoni. We know, I've seen it with my own eyes. Most of the girl child anouya ari lazy kushanda. You ladies munouya mune intention yekuti ndikacrossa border into Joni ndichanoshandisa my legs to survive. Ndinokwanisa kunochaga kamwe kabasa, kana ndachaga kabasa ndichakwanisa kuhakirana maybe boyfriend. unokwanisa uchiti ndichaita 4-5 maboyfriend anokwanisa kuzondisustena, umwe anenge achibhadhara rent, umwe anenge achitumirana mama magrosary, umwe achitenga hembe. It's the lifestyle you've been living in Joburg. Yes, it is sustainable because the guys vari kunoku vanoshanda. Men that are in Joburg anokwanisa kunojingirisa onoshanda. Tell us we want to come to UK. So this is what is happening. Wajaira lifestyle yawango chiti mingling among the guys. Kuti uyanondiitira chakati, uyanondiitira chakati, uyanondiitira chakati. Uchaenda ku UK. Ku UK varume vamunenge muchinofunga kuti varume vanochengeta vakadzi. It's the opposite. The ladies are the ones that are even more independent. Do vanoshanda. Saka kana iwe wajaira zvekuti ndichanonyengwa, uri kuenda ku wrong destination. Ladies, be informed kuti kana uchienda ku UK uchifunga kuti ndichanonyengwa ndigowana varume vachandichengeta sezvamajaira kuJoni, you go into the wrong place. Why am I coming up with this topic? I read panga pachinzi an agent of the 21 people vaakawisa, 19 ladies are pregnant. Waenda ku UK, your very first year, waenda kunoshanda, your very first year, you are already thinking babies. You are already thinking babies. Uchamuisa kupi mwana? Baiwai madepo, I know, kuno varongo vanoita. Sex is an employment, they don't pay for sex. It's so true. Thanks so much, Vakoma. I think these girls, they need to be told the truth. Sex is a luxury. When you feel you want to have sex, let it come uchita as a luxury. Zvamajaira zvekuti murume ndikanonyengwa ndikamuitira mwana achandichengeta, muchafa muchitambura nevana venyu. And these are the disadvantages that you're going to do. You meet someone, probably maybe you want to settle in, you are stranded near accommodation, or the things are not balancing. It's always the first time paunoshika in a new place. Unengo chinetse kana kutishoni. How am I going to settle in? Settling in is definitely difficult for everyone when you are moving. But don't fall for people that are going to come and say, Doku chengeta, and then you think kuti they love you for the rest of your life. It's not going to work, ladies. It's best, I would advise, ivai mabaiwa kana madepo. Because the minute you fall pregnant, usati watombo shanda kana 1 year, 2 years. And then what? Your career, your plans are all doomed for life. Uchatanga kuchengeta mwana. Ku crash ndogara nitaka kuudza ekuti ku UK hakuna nagogo vamajaira kusiyira vana muno mu South Africa. We have a system yekuti ana mama vanobva kuZimbabwe. It can be my mom comes from Zimbabwe. Ndovati mama, do you want to get some pocket money? They are ladies vanevana, so we can do a crash. Botanga kuchengeta vana maybe for 200, 300 per week. Ku UK hanzi kunobhadharwa child care ye 1,000 pound. Unoiwa nepi 1,000 pound iwe waenda? Why do you want to ruin? After one netsekana, probably maybe you even paid. Exactly, kurukunzi 800 pound per month. Uchaiwa nepi 800 pound yekubhadhara mwana. The guy akupa mwana, he's busy on another person. Anenge atomove on to another target. Iwe ndochasara uchita child care. Even kana mapampa akachipa eku UK, but iwewe ndi unoaffectwa. Mwana wacho haapiwe child benefit. Hanti muri kunzwa? Mwana wako won't get child benefit. Iwe ndocharamba uchitampura, unozogara ku UK motanga kuti zvoni tiri destitute ku UK. It's because of the plans that you are making. Plan your life. Tell yourself, what is my 5-year plan? If I go to Kanoshanda 5 years, this ndiri inini as an individual, and I see my results. I know some of the kids that are going, muri young, you have plans to settle down, you have plans to get married. Plan nema-partners enyu kuti for the next 5 years ndatimborega zvekuita vana. I think as an African community also, we need to understand kuti as much as we want children, plan your family planning thing, plan kuti when do you want to have your kids? How is it going to affect you? Career yako, you've moved into a new place. I swear if I'm actually, you know what, 5 years from now or 3 years from now, I want to have a report or just hearing a report of people that went in 2022 and 2023 and see what kind of results are coming. Because when people are telling you advice, especially my 20s, 30s, you are quick to say, hanzi vanhu vakuru vanonetsa, hey, we are being jealous. We are not being jealous. We want you to be successful human beings. It's not a bed of roses. This is what they're not understanding. Imagine, why would someone, guys, 2023, do you honestly expect as a woman unozviti ndakaita mimba by mistake? 2023 and you call yourself and tell yourself ndakaita mimba by mistake. You can't plan your womb. Waenda watakurwa kuenda kuLondon onosvikochiita pregnancy and wanted pregnancy. Handizivi hangu kuti, okay, this is my advice and I'm not even going to be shy. Nditari say, I'm not even ashamed of what I'm about to say. Because tese tinoda mujolo. And it happens kuti waita mimba uchangosvika kuUK. Maybe uri kudheta murume wemunhu, maybe uri kudheta a guy wawangosangana naye zve2 minutes and you find kuti une nhumbu. Handizivi kuno kuSouth Africa vanozvitendera kuti unokwanisa kunobvisa mimba. I think chero uchinamata uri musavadha uri muChristian akaita sei, I think that will be a better option pane kuzviudza kuti izvoni ndoda kuchengeta mwana. Because simply what you're saying is you will not even be able to look after mwana iyeye if you go 9 months unaye. You will not be able to bring out anything in the 3-year contract yawaendera kwacho kuUK. Saka why are you, why? Tine kaunhu maZimbabwean isusu kekuti, hey, azviti, hey, it's not human, hey, it's not what? It's not human, but you are bringing in kids that will suffer in the community. Moda kuita kuti kuUK kuite senhingirikini sezviri kuita muno muSouth Africa. Muno muSouth Africa tinotonyara. Ukaona vakadzi vanenge vane mimba unofunga kuti asi kuZimbabwe vanhu vakangoudzwa kuti uyai muzvare vana here. I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry, but if you see the situation iri kuno kuSouth Africa, kids come from Mwari, but you need to plan. You need to plan. I know of a friend that has 7 children. Of the 7 children, anovaita mimba futi. Unevana 7 unenge uchiafuta kugara mu2-bedroomed flat. Unovaisa pai vana. Vana vakugara semakonzo vari mumba. That's what you want to take kuUK as well. It's not fair. And when people tell you or they complain, it's not that they are insulting you, but they want you to see the picture. These are things that will affect you for the rest of your life. People that are going with kids, people that are planning kuti ndichanosvika ndoshara, either maenda uri single wanosangana nenew partner, either maenda nababa vanofunga kuti ndati plane a family. Let me tell you what happens kuUK. Ukaita mwana, ukazvara mwana, kusvikira mwana asvike, I think it's 16 years kana kuti 18 years, anenge achifana kuchengetwa. Vanhu vari kuUK, you can confirm neni, is it 18 years or 16 years? Yavanenge vachinzi izvoni. The kids are supposed to be under the supervision ye a parent. Saka kana maenda muri 2, imi mobva manofunga kuti baba ndakuda kuitawo kamubritish. Inyaya yekuti toda kuita mabritish, toda kuitawo vana mabritish. Ndiyo mentality yamunayo, not knowing kuti it will cost you. Plan your life, guys. Plan your life. There is no hurry in Africa. Itai maplana life yenyu stabilizer zvakanaka. You have now a solid foundation. Then bring in the kids. Plan even kutomboisa maybe a budget yekuti in 2 years time kana ndazoita mwana, at least ndine savings. Hanzi nyaya yavana yakaoma. It's so true. You know, this is, people need to understand. Kuti varungu avamba, okay, as much as tiri kuenda ku UK, muri kuenda kunoshanda, most of my patients amunenge muchinoshandira, you will find out kuti the reason vakagariswa maybe mumahome, vanga vasina mboita vana. Zvenyu zvekufunga kuti isusu mentality yatinayo kuAfrica kuti kuita vana ndiko kunzi mhuri. Kana kuti ndikaitira vana 5, 6 murume, ndiko kuti murume wangu agare neni. Muchanosvika ikoko iwo uri busy kuchengeta vana. Murume anokutiza because kunenge kune zvisikana hobo zvinenge zvichishanda zvichihora mari. Iwewe ndiwo chatozoita stress. Munenge maenda mese semaspouse, but munozviziva kuti varume havarege kuhura. Wesi waita mwana, wesi wakunzi chigara pamba iwewe inini rega ndinoshanda, because one of you will be forced to look after the kids. One of you will be forced to look after the kids. Matthew, yataitaura iya. All right, it's okay Matthew. Undinyorere ku-inbox, ndonyasonzwisisa. Nditari upi morning ndiye ndazosangana natari. So this is one thing that people need to understand. I feel as ladies, we are lazy. The ladies vanongori lazy in life. When we get lazy, we get comfortable by being called kuti inini, I'm a married woman, saka ndogara kumba. Wagara kumba, murume oshanda. Kana murume asachauyi kumba zvakanaka, you start complaining. It's because when you surrendered your being kuti inini ndoda kuve mukadzi anochengetwa kumba. Secondly, iko zvinomese muri kuinda muri kuchema kuti he Africa kuri kunetsa, there's no future, hende ku UK. Onosvika iwewe ovoita mwana, mimba yauya. Hauna kana kumbobvunza murume kuti nai baba mofunga kuti tingaita mhuri here. Sometimes the man might not answer you kuti it's okay. You tell him kuti I'm pregnant. He will look at you in his heart, he's saying this is stupidity. You are kufunga kuti uri kugona uri kuplana family, your husband is busy saying this is stupidity. And kana tongozvisa mind make izvozvo, iwewe ndiwo uchazokaura because iye anenge achikuti ita. 2023, men want women. Sainai ma partnership relationship nema husbands enyu, nema partners enyu. Kuti our partnership is let's accumulate mari yakawanda kudai so baba boy. Datishandi tigotenga property dzakati. Mukasainirana property yakangofanana nekuti zvoni maita vana 10 kana kuti maita vana 15. Property yako ichaita hold you together. Saka tangai matenga ma properties, tangai maita ma investments. After maita ma investments, especially for those people that are going vanyuan. Do you know a man can walk away from his kids? Vakawanda varume vanosiya vana vavo vagoenda kuenda agorega kutarisa. But murume anokuti zvoni uya titenge imba kuBorodeo kana kuSanton. Anenge achizati ndine investment for the rest of my life. Kuti angosiya chingoenda. It's not easy because anenge achifunga nengirikin. Anenge achifunga mari dzake. Hakuna munhu asingade mari, hakuna munhu asingade good living. Vanhu vakawanda. Thomas, how are you? What's up? Kuri sei kuZimbabwe. So vanhu vakawanda, you need to understand this. The girl child, ma 22, 19, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Ndimi muchiri kufunga kuti if I fall pregnant, I've solved my problems in life. It's not a solution. It's the beginning to a very miserable life. Plan your life. Vana vangu, I will say vana vangu because my daughter is 25 and I am so glad andisati ndave granny. Andisati ndave granny. And I am so glad because mumusoro make anogara akati, mama, I have so many things that I want to do for myself. If I get in a relationship, I'll tie myself down. If I get in a relationship, a commitment, my career comes to an end because ndinenge ndakuita my responsibility as a wife. You can't have it both ways. You want to build your career and at the same time, you want to settle down and have kids. Kids are a responsibility. Vana are a responsibility. You like it or not. Stop bringing kids in the world that you can't afford to look after. Muri ku-UK ikoko, isitiri kuti vanhu vari ku-UK, they are blessed. Waenda ku-UK vana votorwa ne-social welfare. What are you doing? Ungaita honestly a life plan yekuti ndichaenda ku-UK ndonoita vana and then you are stuck, you don't know what to do with them. Vana venyu votorwa ne-social welfare and you feel it's okay. Ku-South Africa hakuna zvema-social welfare. Majaira kuti vana venyu vanenge vakangori all over. Ku-UK muchatorerwa vana. Munotorerwa vana. And they will not even sympathize nemi. Either maneba anofona kana kuti ivo ve-social welfare vanozviona. I don't know how it happens, but muchatorerwa vana. Munotorerwa vana makazvitemba. So when you go in, plan your life. Zvibereko baiwai madhepu. Kana wati ndiri kuenda ku-UK, there's a lady that I met. The other day. I was Kunedke, and she was having her TB tests with her kids. She's a Zimbabwean lady. We never asked names, but she was like, my husband went, and atomene 3-4 years. To me, she looked a career someone, those people, my accountant, they seemed to be doing so well. You look at someone and you're like, okay, these guys are sorted. Even her kids looked so beautiful, the nice, beautiful, shapy, nice kids. You can tell the kids are having a nice life. So, me being me, I was making fun about the creche because she had kids. She had about 4 kids. And they were all making my preparation to go. And I was like, so how are you going to manage your career-wise? Have you thought about it? How are you going to manage? You're taking the kids with you and your husband is already going kubasa. Koiwewe. She was like, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but 99% I'm going to end up being a housewife now. Muna notori nema-degree akeo. Muna notori ne-life yakeo. Diani, who's there? Omega, I'm busy now. Please, I'm busy now. Omega, please, I'm on the phone. Omega. So that's what I'm saying, guys. So at the end of the day, I was saying, Kuti, I was asking her, Kuti, how are you going to manage? How are you? Because you've got to my little, the little kakresh kake. And she was like, considering the law, they've already done the research. Considering the law, you're not going to manage. Kuti joni vana vanoenda. Even if mai na baba works, you end up paying about 4,000 or 2,000 pounds. Kreshe vana. So plan your lives, guys. Especially those girls, betserwa nemhuri yenyu, the family is helping you kuti enda ku-UK unoshanda so that you can help your other siblings. We all coming from families anema problems back home. Ku-Africa kwatinova, there's no black tax. We are a big family, kana one akabudirira. Tese tinenge takatarisa kuti that other child is going to help the rest of the family. Paunongo crosser border, everyone will be like, titumirewo mari. Iwe oshiko overwaita mimba. Ladies, musanyeperwe nevarume. I always say to everyone, even my kids, even my friends, when you meet a man, he tells you he loves you so much, and then he says he wants a baby. Tell him, before I give you a baby, buy me a house to look after that baby. I need accommodation. Yekuti ndizokwanisa kuchengeta mwana wako. So if a man cannot afford to buy you that house, especially waishika ku-UK, muudze kuti nditange wanditengera imba kuti ndisabhadhare renti ma500 600 pound amuri kubhadhara. Zviri nani, because anenge akubvisirawo mamwe macosts. Then you can go ahead and do mwana. Musaitirwe musape men vana just because it's that moment ye weakness. Hakuna munhu asingaite mjolo, guys. Lokuzana. My DJ calls it lokuzana. Hakuna munhu asingaite lokuzana. But people now, they have become clever on how you plan your lives. Kids are beautiful. From the African, I know vanhu munokwanisa kuzondituka kuti hey, havadi kuti vanhu vaite vana, so what? Kids are coming from kuna Mwari. Kids are a blessing from Mwari. But do you know kuti the same kids that are a blessing from Mwari, they get neglected with most of the you parents. Vana venyu vopedzisira vave in the streets. That's why tine vana maskoli. That's why tine vana mbava. They were a blessing to someone else. But because the parents didn't know the proper way of plana, they didn't care. It's high time, Sevan Vatema, we should stop thinking kuti vana should just come as a mistake. Even Uriku Zimbabwe, even you getting married to that beautiful man wako, your dream man, plan the kids, sit down and talk, finance. You know what? I learned something. As you grow, you meet people that come along your life. So I remember at one point, I was dating this guy, and he taught me two things. He taught me two things that I always apply. I've taken it in my life for the rest of my life. I apply those things. Number one is keeping time. And time, we'll talk about it the other time. But then as you grow in your business, you know kuti definitely pese pandiri. You need to keep time. You're dealing with clients, you're dealing with customers, you're dealing with anyone in life. Appointments, it's time. Timekeeping. If it's 12 o'clock, it's 12 o'clock. Be there 5 minutes to 12. You become a better person in life. The second thing that person told me was finance. You get in a relationship. Before you talk about we're going out tonight, talk finance. How much are we going to spend? You going out clubbing, how much are we going to spend? You decide kuti trukwinda ku UK. Talk finance, sit down before makwira ndege. What are our finance plans in the future? What do we intend to obtain in the 3-year contract? Either contract richa renewiwa kana kuti harina kuirenewa. What are your financial plans? Musati masumuka. Some you plan, some things come true, some things won't be fulfilled. But at least you've got a plan. In your first year, uchishanda, what are your finances, your plans, your financial plan yakho yakamira say, I'm going to work. If I'm going to earn 1.5 take home, my expenses angu akaita 700 pound, savings yangu imari. Your savings is money that you intend to later be your investment. What are you saving? Are you going to continue from kubva South Africa muchiita hand to mouth, mosvika ku-UK moita futi hand to mouth here? So when you start planning your finances, you start to understand kuti all other problems. No, I'm not saying that, Innocent. I'm giving an example. I don't know how much people get paid in UK. I don't know how much people get paid, but I'm giving an example to say you get in maybe 2.2, and your 2.2 in a tax, your medical, your tax, maybe take home unosara une 1.5, 1.7, and then you pay your rentals, your car, your insurance, all those things. Maybe wasarwa one 1,000 extra, and then you're like, okay, so how much before I buy my designer clothes, or before I go clubbing or do all crazy things, what should I do? And then you should be like, how much am I saving? Tikatanga in the first month to save it could be for your 500 pound. At the end of 6 months, unenge wa 3,000 pound. If you're going to say, I'm going to save 1,000 pound and work extra hours, then you know after 6 months, you've got 6,000 savings account. So finance, inokulida, inokuita kuti, ube ne discipline in life. Even when you start thinking about, I'm going to have a child, you start thinking finance, how am I going to sustain this child? The child will need my medical bills. How, if I'm affected in my 9th month, 8th month, how am I going to pay my rentals? Because ku-UK wasaina basa rako, you get pregnant, uchaenda ku-maternity leave. I don't know kuti vanokubhadhara maternity leave yako here. After your maternity leave yako, how are you going to sustain? Kana kuti people get paid as they are going. Ukanoshanda ma hours, then you get paid. Ukanoshanda, you get paid. Kwatiri kuva kuma companies vanoti kana mukaenda ku maternity leave munenge muchibhadharwa, then pane imwe inozokatwa onzi half pay. So some of these things, are you thinking about them before maplana mhuri dzenyu? Are you thinking about those things? Musati mafunga kuti ndasangana na blaz. Varume veku UK, because they've been ku UK, vanenge vachiluka nice and sexy. And na Megan, it's very difficult to save huge amounts of money. So at least even if you're going to be like, I'm going to put aside 300 pounds every month, kuitira kuti after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, ndinenge ndaitawo something. Why we talking about this? Try to encourage the girl child. This is mainly about the girl child. I think as guys also, varume, you need to play a role. Tell your girlfriends, kuti shamwari chimbomira zvekuita vana. We are not doing babies. Tell them we are not doing babies. Because ukaita mwana uchamuchengeta wega. Tell the girls, kuti mukaita mimba mai mwana muchachengeta mwana mega. Inini handipo pakuchengeta mwana. I think as couples, you need to sit down and talk about these things, guys. It's not kuti hausikumuda. Vakadzi, it doesn't mean kuti if you get in a relationship and someone are serious, it doesn't mean kuti mukadelay to have your kids. Then zvinoreva kuti hamuzi in a committed relationship. I met friends, let me tell you what. The year I had my daughter, I'm on a 97. Okay, I came to South Africa and I met this friends of mine. It's a couple. It's a white couple from Sweden. The wife is Swedish. The guy is South African. So they met, musikana akauya kuuniversity, and they met, and eventually they got married. After Vaita got married, the people were age yangu inini, they got married, and they've been staying vasina umwe mwana, avanambobvira vamboita mwana. And they keep, if I look at their life, nototi, these people, they are sorted. But then I sat down with that lady and I was like, what's stopping you from having kids? She's like, Penny, we can't afford kids. They are expensive. We've been planning, and when we are done planning for the child, we're going to have a child. Ini busy. Ndinenge ndati from 19 years, pandanga nchifana kuti ndiplane my life. Let me tell you the disadvantage inoitika nemwana musikana, especially kana isusu tiri kubva kuma-families kusina kuti ma-families edu ari rich. Ndiwe une ma-dreams ekuti I'm going to make our family kuti ite nani. Unoita mwana. Waita mwana. No one anowisha kuti I'm going to get into a marriage and then my marriage is going to fail. We all get in the marriage and say happily ever after until I die. And then shit happens. Unosara une mwana uri wega. As the girl child. Pane kuti uite growth in your career, you will be busy looking after your child. When all your other friends are busy doing it, you will be busy concentrating on your child. There's no way you're going to run away from it. You strive so hard to look after your child, to give your kids the best. While other people, they are busy living their life. Ukatarisa iwewe kuti pawanga une 19 ukaita mwana, nemunhu akazoita mwana ave ne 25. Makatosiyana. So to the girl child, plan your life. It's allowed. I'm not saying you are not allowed to fall in love. You are allowed to fall in love. You are allowed to communicate with your partner. And if your partner loves you so much, they should understand my situations, how it's going to affect your career as a human being. Especially people that are planning to go outside the country. Either waenda ku Australia, either waenda ku Canada, muri mese ne boyfriend yako, or waenda ku Canada as a single lady. Ukashika ikoko uchishanda, you'll be stranded. I remember about 11 years ago, ndanga ndisingambozvinzwisise kuti vanhu vanoenda kunana UK, Canada, zvombofamba sei. And then I was visiting a friend in Joburg. We had to go to airport kunogamuchira vana vanga vaiswa pandege nemubereki in UK. Aibva kuCanada, vana ivavo they were pari kuitwa zvema-COS zvevasikana vari kuenda kuUK. Vasikana vari kuenda kuUK vachinoita mimba, ndivo vatiri kunyanya kutaura navo ivavo kuti it's not the right choice. Nhasi hatisi kutsvaga ma-COS kana kuti malink, but we give an advice to the girl child that is going kunoshanda out there and asvika ikoko okanganisa career yake by simply thinking kuti me having a baby is the escape yekuti ndiwane a guy that's going to look after me. Okay, Jennifer, let me add you now. Let me add Jennifer. Wait, let me add Jennifer. How do I... Wait, Jennifer, mira. Shinombonditi netse. Okay, like that. And Jennifer. Yes. I'm adding you now. Pane ati ini hangu, I'm 28. When you are 28 and you feel you want to settle down, it's okay, but plan with your partners. Plan with your partner so that you know. Jennifer, hi.
Hi, how are you? How are you?
I'm fine, thanks, dear. Thanks for all the contribution that you do. I always see you here.
Hi. because thank you for doing this. First time I bumped into your live session is the misinformation that got to me. Yeah. It's just a long time, and I came here as a girl child, and
Okay.
I've lived here for 23 years now.
Wow, that's beautiful.
So I'm the 20s. So I want to touch on the girl child that you've brought up. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of men, most men in the UK don't want to go to
Mm,
work, do not want to go to work.
you see?
All right. And I want the girls to understand that, because most of them, they do not want to go to work.
Mm,
So their wives will be working, because now here childcare is very difficult. So most of them, they stay home and look after the children. So
okay.
they've got time to waste, and they prey on the young ones. Yeah. And if you are not careful, if you come here